Hey, what is up guys, it's Thunderstruck115, and today I've got some Starfield salt for you. But this isn't just any salt, mind you. No, this is somebody claiming the game is woke because of pronouns in the character creation screen. There were two other things that set him off. One of them was a female NPC in the game that initially introduces herself as a clone of a male character, but if you actually ask her about it in the dialogue options, she explains that it's not so much cloning as much as it is gene splicing. But what set him off on his infamous rant was him talking to some random NPC who was female in a position of power. The NPC herself apparently isn't all that important if she just has a few lines of dialogue, but holy fucking shit, this dude was mad. A bunch of people started dogging on him, and rightfully so. I learned of it while in a voice chat with Krillix. And honestly, I couldn't have heard about the situation at a better time because while I was in the VC, the dude uploaded a response to the backlash where he doubles down on his take. And honestly, this shit's just fucking hilarious. The title of this video is Man Cancelled for Having Opinion on Internet. And this comes by a YouTuber by the name of HeelvsBabyFace, which is a unique name to say the very least. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into this shit.
Man has opinion about video game. Internet goes absolutely nuclear crazy about opinion on video game. Is this actually about opinion on video game? No, this has nothing to do with opinion on video game. This has everything to do with going after the far left sacred cow of gender ideology.
No. You were bitching that the game was woke because of pronouns and that it was boring. But don't just take my word for it. Hear it from the mouth of the gift horse himself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know! Because we're boring! We're so fucking boring!
You know, I absolutely love it when YouTubers wait for like a full minute after the video begins to do their intro, but you know, this next section is just him talking about the game in general, so I'm just gonna speed past that and get to the spicy parts.
But this video isn't about that. I'm not gonna treat you like you don't know what is actually going on. Towards the beginning of the game, the character creation, we were greeted with a pronoun option, so very current day of Bethesda.
Ah yes, because pronouns are just a modern day innovation and totally not something that has existed since the beginning of the English language. You know, I bet this dude freaks out every time he cracks open a book because of all the pronouns in there.
Because it appears at some point during the last couple of years, Pete Hines seems to have forgotten what gender he is. Never mind. So I went on a little bit of a rant to my streaming audience because I was unhappy with the fact that in every aspect of our entertainment today, we seem to be pulled out because the people creating it are more concerned with inserting current day into absolutely everything.
That's not really the case when it comes to video games, though, at least not from the majority of them. Sure, occasionally we get shit like the Saints Row reboot, which, yeah, that was a really big offender of that, but guess what? People called that shit out. But in Starfield, the only reference to gender identity, if you can fucking call it that, is the fact that you can choose what gender you are and what pronouns you use in the fucking character creation tool. You know, God forbid you get to choose what you're called when making a character in a video game, and that is quite literally it.
Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my god, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And you know, I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns!
Bro, I swear. Every fucking time it always gets me. Like, you know, maybe it's only ironically so, but I will say, this video is thoroughly entertaining.
Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know! Because we're boring! We're so fucking boring! We can't see past our own fucking reflection! That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company! Fuck your immersion! Fuck you having a good time! Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost! No, no, no! Current fucking day! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! You are a one-hived mind twat waffle!
You know, I think this dude might be angry because all of a sudden he's failing to make coherent insults. Like, seriously, dude? Twat waffle? That almost sounds as bad as when fucking Road Breach tried using Spunk Muppet as an insult.
You fucking spunk muppet.
Twat waffle! That's all you fucking are! And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick! And tired! You take everything we love, all our immersions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything! Every single solitary fucking thing!
Into everything? Not when it comes to video games. Like, most games don't really bother with that kind of shit. Like, Everspace 2 doesn't have it, Trepang 2 doesn't have it, Tears of the Kingdom doesn't have it, Elden Ring doesn't have it, Hi-Fi Rush doesn't have it, Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't have it, Jedi Survivor doesn't have it, hell, not even fucking Redfall has it. Yeah, this dude's getting me to say something positive about fucking Redfall of all things.
Now, I edited that down a little bit because of brevity. There were some pauses that I took out, but this was tweeted out by Hassan Piker after Dan Vask had put the video out, and it went a tinge viral. And he says, this weird British guy, oh yeah, okay, fair enough, losing his mind over selecting pronouns in Starfield is the perfect demonstration for why we must bring back lobotomies.
Honestly, incredibly rare Hassan Piker W.
Well, Hassan, at least they would be able to lobotomize me. You, however, I don't think they would actually find enough brain cells. And if you don't know who this guy is, let me introduce you to him.
Yeah, I really don't give a shit, so skip.
But this isn't just about pronouns. That's the disingenuous argument that people want to latch onto, so that you don't talk about the gender ideology and the intersectionality that's been rammed into every single solitary facet of our entertainment, from video games to TV, film, comics, etc., etc.
Listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier.
Yes?
So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there.
You're a dude.
My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance.
Uh-huh.
The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place.
Yeah.
I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War. Former head of the UC...
Dude, fix your fucking audio. It sounds like it's coming from an underwater drive-through speaker, but back on topic. You very conveniently leave out the part where she actually explains how it works and how she is a woman despite being a clone of a man. In fact, you even select the dialogue option that explains this on your fucking live stream like literally a minute after this shit. So here's the full context.
Oh, look! You're a clone of a man? How does that work?
A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked.
Now, did I have that reaction because I'm a nasty, naughty transformophobia? No, I had that reaction because it was so obvious, because we're dealing with current day gaming company. In actual fact, you could go far as to say we're dealing with current day entertainment in the West.
Yeah, except see, there's just one small problem with that. This character isn't fucking trans, dumbass. She literally fucking explained that she had multiple DNA donors, which is why she's not an exact copy of that one admiral. And honestly, you could have saved yourself a whole lot of trouble if you just pay fucking attention.
Then we have the Act Man, a React channel,
Honestly, words can't even begin to describe the amounts of pure, unadulterated stupidity and ignorance that is on display right now. 95% of the content on the Actman's YouTube channel are literally fucking video essays. He barely does any reaction content outside the occasional hot takes video, and even then, I wouldn't really call that reaction content as much as commentary response content. But no, according to this dude, the Act Man is actually the React Man.
What's up, everybody? This is the React Man here.
That has 1.8 million subscribers, getting mad because a person reacted to a game.
He's not getting mad, he's just laughing at your dumbass.
By the way, this person recently being cancelled, having his YouTube channel demonetized / pulled down because he was attacked for having an opinion about something and exercising his right to do so.
My guy, that shit was not recent at all. That shit happened about a year and a half ago when Elden Ring first released. That is when the whole Quantum TV shit happened. Now, I don't know about you, but a year and a half ago is not what I'd call recent when it comes to internet drama.
Now, he's actually jumping on that bandwagon to attack somebody who is exercising their right to have an opinion. I guess turnaround is fair play, hey? Don't worry about the hypocrisy of it, dude. You do you.
That is by far the biggest false equivalence I think I have ever heard on this channel. The Actman literally just made a tweet poking fun at your take on Starfield. That is absolutely fucking nothing compared to what Quantum TV did. Did the Actman file false copyright strikes against your video? Did the Actman dox your information? Did the Actman commit perjury in an attempt to slander you? Did the Actman call your fucking mother? No, he fucking didn't, so stop trying to fucking victimize yourself, dude. You're just making yourself look bad.
So his tweet starts off with gorilla-shaped man, which, by the way, I can't take any other way than a compliment in Silverback, baby. On the verge of crying, we've already had to go into a lie because you want to embellish your inverted commas argument. Shouty man, yes. Ranty man, yes. Angry man, yes. Crying, no. Just say it how it is. If you feel comfortable with his position, why lie?
It's a joke!
My guy, he is clearly exaggerating for the sake of a joke. Like, holy shit, I do the same thing as well. If I'm being completely honest, this is probably the first time this dude's ever been on the internet if he can't even grasp a concept as simple as fucking that.
Because Starfield lets you pick pronouns at the start of the game and then is never brought up again. Well, if it's never brought up again, why do you even have to pick the pronouns?
So that the game knows what to call you during the fucking dialogue sequences. Wow, it's almost like this is a concept that even a fucking kindergartner could grasp.
And you would have a better point of argument here if the game allowed you to skip the pronoun nonsense. What are your pronouns? Skip. Because the game understands that when you've picked the male character, you have male pronouns. And when you pick the female character, you have female pronouns. So if it's never brought up again, what is the issue? What is the problem? Why is it even there? It's there to compel you to do so. It's there to compel you to participate in the gender ideology that they've shoved into the game.
My guy, like you said, if you pick the male body type, it gives you male pronouns by default. And if you pick the female body type, it gives you the female pronouns by default. So you actually have to go out of your way to change the pronouns to something something else. Now, to be fair, I do think the ability to change your pronouns away from whatever gender you picked in the character creation was likely done to appease those left-wing extremists, but at the same time, does it make the game worse? No, because if you just want to be a male and have regular male pronouns, or a female and have regular female pronouns, then that's something that you can fucking do.
But again, you're being disingenuous because you're not even addressing the rest of the argument, which is the fact that this is shoved into all types and kinds of our entertainment here in the West. And this is simply a straw that broke the camel's back moment.
Alright, just do me a quick favor here. Give me some examples of video games that are doing this kind of shit that you're describing, because the ones that do are in the fucking minority. And notice how I said fucking video games, dumbass, not entertainment products as a whole. Like, I can agree that, say, modern Disney movies have a bad habit of doing that shit, but video games? Not really.
So the person that says it doesn't matter then created another post because I guess it actually does matter.
It's just a meme, Dick. Sit down.
Alright, so in this next bit, I actually do think he makes a fair point, because the Act-Man tries pointing out some hypocrisy regarding the whole Hogwarts Legacy drama, which I personally think is a huge false equivalence. Mostly because, well, yes, the left-wingers were certainly spurging the fuck out over this game for no good reason. At the same time, this dude isn't advocating for people to boycott the game, he's not doxing anybody, he's not sending anybody death threats for buying the game, and he also criticized quote-unquote wokeness in Hogwarts Legacy. So it's not really hypocritical like the Act-Man is claiming. It's dumb, don't get me fucking wrong, but not really hypocritical, so I'm gonna skip past this section.
But this isn't about pronouns. It never has been. It's about everything. Every single solitary person that's saying, well, it doesn't matter, only says it doesn't matter when it's been inserted into their entertainment, when it's been inserted into their TV, film, comics, video games, then they can turn around and go, well, it doesn't matter.
No, we're saying it doesn't matter in the case of Starfield specifically, because it's literally just you pick your fucking pronouns in the character creation selection, and that's literally the end of it. It doesn't disrupt the game, it doesn't make the game worse, you're just throwing a hissy fit over it.
But if any of it was removed, taken away, just you watch them spurg, get triggered as much as I did when I just get sick and tired of seeing this rammed into everything.
Maybe the Twitter tards and the left-wing extremists get upset over that, but I guarantee normal people really don't give a shit about that. Also, if you have any examples of people getting up in arms when left-wing shit like that is removed from media, please point them out to me, because I'd love to make fun of them.
Look how Disney are performing right now. Disney Marvel, failing miserably. Disney live-action films, failing miserably.
Alright, admittedly those are good movie examples, but number one, it doesn't have anything to do with Starfield, and number two, those aren't video games. Although when it comes to Marvel specifically, I think the real issue is that the MCU had no fucking direction whatsoever after Endgame, so there's that as well.
Indiana Jones, failing miserably.
No, Dial of Destiny didn't really have identity politics shoved into it. The movie just failed because it was dog shit. Alright, at this point, he really doesn't say anything new that's worth responding to, so I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video here. So yeah, I guess the moral of the story is, just because there's fucking pronouns in a character creation tool doesn't mean a game is fucking woke or trying to push a left-wing ideology, but holy shit, this video was fucking stupid. Honestly, Starfield cannot come fast enough. Like, as I'm recording this, it's only like a few hours before the release of Starfield. Well, at least for those that didn't pre-order the Digital Deluxe Edition. Like, I'm gonna be playing on Game Pass, and honestly, I'm really fucking excited. But with that, we have reached the end of this video, so if you enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more, and tell me what you think of this dude losing his shit over pronouns in Starfield's character creation. Honestly, if this dude had this much of a reaction to that shit, then I can only imagine how bad Synthetic Man's reaction is gonna be when he inevitably makes a Starfield video. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be about it. Peace!